All right, so here we are outside, Ab, and when we talk about the Sprinter product, we're also talking about the Copper Canyon, because there's not really any build differences between the two products, and they all fall under that Sprinter window, and they're all running a lot of the same quality and same features that we're going to see in the travel trailers and the fifth wheel. So here we are outside in one of your Copper Canyon fifth wheels. Tell me a little bit about the Camping Made Easy on the outside of this unit for us.
Well, absolutely. You know, when we talk about Camping Made Easy, there's a lot of things we could talk about, starting with the picnic table.
Slam latch doors too while we're talking about it.
Exactly. And notice we've got the one here. We've got the one here for a reason. You know, normally when you're coming to put something in storage, you've got something in your hand.
Absolutely
so
great.
It makes it a little.
And I never thought of that.
A little bit easier.
Another thing I noticed, not to cut you short, but I'm looking at the thickness of this door too as you're lifting it up, and we know this isn't the same thickness as we're going to see in some of the competitors out there. And you guys haven't skimped there. You've definitely given us something that's going to give us a good R value, especially up here in the Northeast. It's going to slam well, and it's going to hold up with our using it too.
You're exactly right. We just can't afford to skimp. Not when we're talking about quality and especially an exterior door like this.
So what do we got inside here, bud?
Well, we've got the Camping Made Easy picnic table. A great feature, a feature that you just don't see in other brands. Is it something that's probably going to push somebody over the edge? And this is why I gotta get a Sprinter? I don't know. But what I do know is it makes camping easy. I do know that it's cool. And when you're camping,
you run out of space on that picnic table.
Yeah.
I took my daughter camping this past weekend, and we had the picnic table full of our stuff. It would have been great to have a little extra place to put some of the things, the marshmallows and the stuff to make the s'mores or what have you.
Typically at a campground, you have one picnic table.
Absolutely.
You got to have a place to prep, and you got to have a place to eat.
You got it.
So this will make it extremely simple.
We've got some great storage in here as well.
Certainly. It's all finished off. We've got a nice toolbox area up here that you can flip down.
I don't think Josh can see it, but in the Copper Canyon, we can access. Typically, you don't access the front storage from the side, where you guys have made it so we can access it from both areas.
With hinged.
And you also have a tip up, so we have a place to put our dirty stuff, so we're not putting it in here on the carpet with the stuff that we want to keep clean as well.
That's
so
exactly right.
You guys have really thought, made that very great, and gave us a great spot for it.
The goal is to give you more space.
Absolutely.
If we can make it functionable and give you a place to put those dirty items, tools, boots, whatever the case may be.
The hoses and the blocking and things like that.
Bingo, we got a
on
spot
the ground.
for that
Absolutely.
as well.
Love to see it. How about the new awning you guys are using? LCI's awning here that you guys have implemented this past year. How have you been doing with that? It's a great touch button. It's a great awning. I love to show it to people. How have you guys been doing with it, and why did you go with it?
One of the best moves we made, in my opinion. The Lippert Solera awning has been a home run for us. It's actually the only awning in the industry that has a manual override. I don't know if Josh's camera can see it from here, but there's a black rubber button right there that is to be simply removed. And you know, who knows what's going to happen when we're camping.
If you have an issue with a motor or 12-volt power supply or something like that, we can hit a button and we can put this in manually, and we can get back on the road until we get a chance to get it to our dealer, where
Camping Made Easy.
We're not removing a motor or something like that. That's great. And I tell you, that's another thing that I didn't know about the Sprinter, but I'm definitely going to use it as well. I see you guys have gone with the long gutter extensions. That's kind of standard run now, and that used to be something that you'd have to buy at your parts and accessories department.
That's a necessity. You got to have that.
Scare light up there.
Absolutely. That can be controlled from the command center on the inside. It's just a nice feature to have. One other thing, and I don't mean to cut you, I wanted to make sure we hit on this awning, is another great feature about this Lippert awning is typically when you have your electric awning on, you have those knobs on the end. That's how you adjust your awning. That's how you tilt it if it's windy or rainy. With the Lippert awning, when that awning is fully extended, you simply grab on the arm, pull down to the place you'd like it, and let go. It stays in place.
Really?
It's friction hinge. It's a really cool feature. That actually also auto retracts when you bring it in, so there's no need to push it back
No need
up.
to, if you forget to unloosen that knob or something like that, it's not going to bind up your hardware.
Another cool feature, while we're talking about friction hinge, is the Sprinter door.
You guys are the only guys in the industry running this door. This is a Sprinter exclusive, if I'm right?
Well, there are a couple other brands doing it. I think we're the first ones to come out with it. And we're excited about that. It's proven to be a success. No more latches.
Handles to break off.
That's right. That never happens when you go camping.
When you forgot that you've got it on there. It happens here in our yard. Absolutely, I've done it myself.
It's like a fish out of water. It's dangerous, to be quite honest. This door can withstand up to 20 miles an hour. You can get it out of the way.
Absolutely.
We're seeing a lot of brands today who have a strut on their door that leaves it open at a 90. As you can see, that's just
tough to get into.
It's tough to get into. There's always an issue on the corner. I've ripped a couple pairs of pants walking by them. So A great feature.
I love to see it. I love to see it. We've got the big grab handle here. We've gone to some new stairs this year. We've got the triple step going in. We've gone away with the sandpaper. I like this stair a lot.
Give it a year and that sandpaper just tends to wear off.
It starts to peel up and start to look cheap too as we get a little age on the unit where we're not going to have this with this new step.
We thought this would be a great move, and so far the feedback on it has been very positive. We also give you an amber light below and above, keep those bugs away, but still give you a lighted entryway. With the extra large grab handle, getting in and out of a Sprinter couldn't be made easier.
So if you've got someone a little older with you or something like that, or even my 4-year-old daughter, she's always looking for something to grab at. So yeah, it works both ways, both ends of the spectrum. Love to see it.
You're absolutely right.
Now you guys you probably have, in my mind, one of the best looking rigs out there. I like to see the color changes. I like the aluminum wheels. I like the black accents. So I'm really happy. It's really exciting to sell these, and they look good behind any color truck going down the road too. A lot of people are focused on that. So you guys have done a great job with that as well. One more thing you can tell me on the outside that gets you excited about the Sprinter Copper Canyon product?
Well, I think one thing that we've done is I told you that we make camping easy. Well, we make buying easy too. The aluminum wheels, standard. The awning, everything that you see in and outside of a Sprinter is standard.
So it's not one of those units that you're going to have 15 or 20 different options on.
Correct.
You guys have implemented it all, and that's what we're going to see when we give you a price, especially at Pete's RV.
I can't tell you how many times I walk into a coach and I get asked if 5 or 6 of the options or how much they're going to be. And the customers are excited when we say, hey, what you see is what you get. We want to make camping easy, we want to make buying easy, and we want your experience to be fun.
And I think that's what you guys are doing with the Sprinter, and we're, again, glad to have it here at Pete's RV. I get excited about selling the Sprinter. It's fun for me to feature benefit these units because there's so much to offer, especially at the cost that you guys keep them at, and at our discounted pricing with our buying power. Why not go with the Sprinter, right?
We're great to be, it's an honor to be partnered up with you guys. You're doing an outstanding job, and keep up the great work.
Absolutely. We appreciate you stopping by again, Ab. It's always great to have you here, even if you're unexpected. Thanks again for taking the time to make this video with us as well. We love to have it, man.
Thanks for having me.